what events are happening in Flagstaff this weekend.
And one local coffee shop is looking to give back to the community. Good evening and welcome to NAZ Today. I'm student anchor Adrian Garola.
And I'm student anchor Trevor Anthony. Thanks for joining us. This weekend, take your old Christmas lights over to HomeCo Lumber and swap them out for some fancy new LED lights. Earlier this week, I got a chance to find out what all this commotion was about. This weekend, head on over to HomeCo Lumber and Hardware at 1763 East Butler Avenue for the 6th annual LED holiday light swap. Bring in old Christmas lights and have them exchanged for brand new Christmas lights for $3 plus tax.
Right, so not only is it more energy efficient, but they're a lot safer as well for interior or exterior lighting. It cuts down the risk on fire hazards and things like that, and again, you're going to see a lot of savings in your energy bills.
LED lights are 85% more efficient than traditional holiday lights and will save money and energy.
So once you turn in these lights and we collect them, APS comes and gets them from us, and they recycle everything that they can from it. So they strip the copper out of them and the glass from the bulbs and the wires and kind of break everything down and reuse what they can.
By saving money and the environment, this deal is a win-win situation that many Flagstaff residents are taking advantage of.
Every year we get more and more people involved and we have to order more and more lights. So this year, this is actually all that we have left. We've already sold, I think, over 300 boxes. So we're getting a lot of response. So make sure you come in before they're all sold out.
So head on over to HomeCo and get those Christmas lights switched out. For NAZ Today, I'm Trevor Anthony.
With this cold winter weather, it's time to get those jackets, bundle up, and grab that cup of coffee. Earlier today, I was able to go find out what one coffee shop is doing to stand out above the rest. There are many places to get coffee in Flagstaff, but Higher Grounds is continuing to grow despite the competition.
I would definitely recommend this place because I like the coffee and the chai.
Higher Grounds looks to serve both customers and the community. We spoke with manager Caleb Cardasco to find out more.
Well, Higher Grounds is a nonprofit coffee shop here in Flagstaff. And I think one thing that we're developing as Higher Grounds is kind of differentiating ourselves because we're nonprofit, because we kind of have that community aspect where we're, people are coming in and we just serve them, but then that's going to serving the community. I think people really appreciate that.
It's calm, there's not usually tons of people here. I mean, there's Christmas lights all around, the lighting's really nice. It's very Flagstaff. Anytime like my brother comes into town, I always take him here.
We give to two main causes. One is called the Sanctuary House, and it's a house in town where young men come and stay in exchange for kind of being there. They're kind of men who are more interested in being a part of the community and doing a lot of volunteer work. The other is we also give money to the women's shelter in town. We're a first-year coffee shop so far, and while business is doing very well, we haven't quite turned a profit. However, as soon as we do, that's definitely going to be something that we're going to be expanding as far as the type of charities that we do as well as the contribution that we make towards them. The owner of the coffee shop is Roger Anderson. He's a great guy, been in the Flagstaff community a long time. He wanted to do something where specifically he could target that nonprofit kind of sector and create something where not only is it serving the public of Flagstaff as the place where they could build community, but where we could also build up that community by giving back.
When we come back, find out what new movies are coming to theaters this weekend.
Hi, I'm Terry Markson. As seasons change, so does the inventory at Terry Markson Chevrolet Cadillac. To make room for the 2014 models, we're clearing the lot, and that means great deals for you on our 2013s. Right now, you'll find rebates up to $10,000 on select Chevrolet models. Choose from a full line of vehicles, including the totally redesigned 2014 Silverado 1500. You can always count on our same relaxed, no-pressure environment. Terry Markson Chevrolet Cadillac, real hometown value.
Snoring can be more than a mild annoyance. It could be a sign of a much deeper problem with your sleep pattern. If you suffer from sleep disturbances, trust the Mountain Heart Sleep Center in Flagstaff for effective treatment. With a full-time staff led by Dr. Stephen Marks, your corrective care is immediate with no need for a referral. And they're the #1 accredited sleep center in northern Arizona. Mountain Heart Sleep Center, for a good night's rest.
For over 20 years, and with more than 65,000 success stories, Coconino Community College is vital to your future.
I'm Gary Smith. I earned my basic detention officer certificate at CCC and worked at the county jail in Flagstaff. More recently, I enrolled in a welding class. This lifelong learner is proud to support CCC.
With your support, Coconino Community College will remain efficient, effective, and excellent.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back. There are several great movies in theaters right now, and this weekend, even more are coming out. NAZ Today's Brooke Howell has this weekend's new releases.
Such is the nature of evil. In time, all foul things come forth.
The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, is the newest installment of the Tolkien trilogy. In the movie, Bilbo Baggins continues his journey to reclaim a lost dwarf kingdom. Along the way, Baggins and company test the limits of their friendship and their courage. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug is rated PG-13. And in Tyler Perry's new movie, A Medea Christmas, Medea helps a friend pay her daughter a surprise visit in the country for the holidays. But the biggest surprise comes when they finally get there.
Surprise! Who are you?
I'm Connor.
Mama, Daddy. Well, Miss Medea, looks like we're going to be spending Christmas dinner together.
Tyler Perry's A Medea Christmas is rated PG-13. For Now Showing, I'm Brooke Cowell.
Colder is Arizona about to get? Student forecaster Virginia Bemer will have the weekend weather forecast when we come back.
I was an ordinary guy, but I switched to Suddenlink's new internet, and now I can't stop being awesome, because it's the fastest in town. Downloads, uploads, any kind of load, everything just flows, at speeds 13 times faster than phone company DSL. Even when the whole family is online, there's no buffering. With DSL, we were suffering. Yep, anything the phone company can do, I can do faster. Now that I have the next big thing from Suddenlink, now that I have a house full of easy.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Welcome back. I'm student forecaster Virginia Bemer. Now, last night we did see a couple of snow showers across northern Arizona, but that really didn't do anything to us here. We are actually right on average for this time of year. We're average is 43 degrees outside. Unfortunately, we're not quite at our record high, 66 degrees in 1921. That sure would be nice. And we're also not quite hitting our average low temperature of 17 degrees. And you know what? Things are going to stay a little bit cool at night. 12 degrees outside is the low for tonight. Clear and cold temperatures. Like I said, it's going to take us a little bit longer for us to move up to that average warm temperature for that time of year, but not too long. All right, over the weekend, things are going to cool down just slightly on Saturday. That's because of a northerly breeze that's going to be moving through Arizona. Other than that, we're in this huge ridge of high pressure, which is going to be bringing us well above average temperatures into mid next week. Tomorrow, like I said, things are going to be cooling down. 37 degrees outside, sunny, breezy, and cooler. That's not going to last, though, at all, and that's only for us here in Flagstaff. Everyone else is either right at average or a little bit above average for this time of year. 37 degrees, like I said. 52 is the high tomorrow in Sedona. 50 degrees in Prescott. 68 in Phoenix. And in Lake Havasu, 66 degrees outside will be the high temperature. All right, here's a look at your Flagstaff extended forecast. Like I said, things are going to be bumping up way above average into next week, but on Sunday, 44 degrees, not too bad, right on average. 53 degrees on Tuesday, 52 on Wednesday. And then here's a look at Sedona's extended forecast. 58 by Sunday, 64 by Monday, and then Tuesday 66 and Wednesday 65. So everybody's pretty much in this very nice, well above average or right around average temperature group into next week.
I'm pretty excited. Sounds like the weather's going to be getting a little bit better, so it's going to be getting a little warmer. I like it. I'm going to be able to go outside a little bit more.
Definitely.
Exactly, way more, and it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, so definitely with that warm weather, that means that we're not going to be like stuck inside playing video games.
Absolutely.
And on the subject of video games, the Xbox One matched the PS4's record by selling 2 million consoles in the first 18 days. The video game industry is on the rise, but also is making waves in the medical world.
Absolutely. There's a new case study that found a guy was playing video games 8 hours straight, 4 days in a row. He developed deep vein thrombosis and multiple blood clots in his legs. He had to go to the emergency room.
Well, hopefully the only reason he was inside that long playing video games was there was like a blizzard outside.
Maybe he was snowed in. We don't know where the case comes from, so he could have been. Absolutely, could have been stuck in Colorado. I know it's been worse than Flagstaff over there.
Pretty hectic there, yep.
Or maybe you just really love video games.
You know, I don't think I would ever love a video game that much where I would play it for 8 hours straight, 4 days in a row.
Well, that's not too bad. I guess people have their likes and dislikes, so, you know, there are those people that just do the same thing for hours in a row. I mean, I like weather. I'll do that all day.
Absolutely,
every day.
Absolutely. Well, I think we had a great last Friday show. Remember to stay tuned for Overtime, our sports show, coming up next. Okay.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
For over 20 years, and with more than 65,000 success stories, Coconino Community College is vital to your future.
I'm Gary Smith. I earned my basic detention officer certificate at CCC and worked at the county jail in Flagstaff. More recently, I enrolled in a welding class. This lifelong learner is proud to support CCC.
With your support, Coconino Community College will remain efficient, effective, and excellent.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Aww. You should pick that up.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here. I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog.